Hey guys, what is up? It is me, Pagey, here once again with another video on Titans Season Dose, or Season 2. Now, Titans Season 2 is just over a week away from starting, about a week and 2 days, or a week and 3 days when this video comes out, either one of those, which I'm sure we are very excited about if you like Titans. Now, apparently there is a new trailer coming out. There should be, because the thing we got, like, whenever it was a couple of weeks ago, was just like a first look. It wasn't an official trailer. And seeing that we're around a week away from it coming out, you know, you think you'd get it soon enough. So it might come out with exactly a week to go, or it might come out even by the time this video is out or a few hours after. Who knows, but keep your eyes out for it. It looks like it is just going to be dropped randomly. But in this video, we are going to be going over some new information around Titans Season 2 in regards to the episode titles or episode names, some characters that will be in this season or at least referenced, as well as some other cool stuff. Now, these are all coming from various info accounts on Titans on social media. I will try and link them all in the description down below instead of having to name them each time we get to each specific little info drop. So just check the description for those sources if you want to call them. But of course, throughout the video, be sure to leave all of your opinions in the comment section down below. What little piece of information gets you the most excited? What makes you go, oh, that's interesting, and all that stuff. And of course, if you enjoyed the video and are just looking forward to Titans Season 2 in just over a week, why not drop a like on the video? So firstly, let's just go over the episode titles. Now, like last season, the episode titles are fairly simple and almost self-explanatory, as they give you the idea of what the focus of the episode will be. There's no underlying riddle there that you have to figure out. They pretty much tell you what the episode's going to be about. Now, from what I know, this ordering from 1 to whatever isn't 100% confirmed. Some episode titles could belong to different numbered episodes, especially in the back half of these episodes, but they are correct for the most part from what I know. So there might be 1 or 2 that need to be swapped, something like that. Now, there are 13 episodes in Season 2, but we have only 10 episode titles so far. But yeah, here are those episode titles. So episode 1 we know is called Trigon, so that's correct. Episode 2 is called Rose, as in Rose Wilson. Episode 3 is Bruce Wayne. Who's Bruce Wayne? I don't know. I guess we'll find out in episode 3. Episode 4 is Aqualad, or Aqualad might I say. Episode 5 is Deathstroke. Episode 6 is Connor, as in Superboy. Episode 7 is Jericho. Episode 8 is Ghosts, which I think that might be an interesting episode. Episode 9 is Atonement. And episode 10 is Fallen. As I said, episode 11, 12, and 13 are untitled at the moment. We don't know what they're called. But yeah, that's episode 1 to 10. And the episodes that I'm most looking forward to watching are probably, I'd say episode 3 because it's Bruce Wayne, but definitely episode 4 because Aqualad, there's a lot of mystery about his character into this season because he's not in any of the present day stuff from what we know. So it does seem that something has happened to him, maybe in the past or even maybe in present day before the action starts, that he's involved in. Maybe episode 4 we get to find out certain things about that. But yeah, episode 4 catches my eye. And probably episode 5, Deathstroke. I mean, we might get some sort of backstory to him as well. But yeah, episode 3, 4, and 5, those 3 in a row are probably the 3 I'm most looking forward to out of these 10. Now, there was some casting news where Michael Mosley was apparently cast as Dr. Light, and apparently Dr. Light will verse Jason Todd, and I'm pretty sure that was what we saw in the trailer. You see Jason Todd's Robin versing a guy who does look like Dr. Light, but he looks not like Dr. Light at the same time. It's a very bare bones Dr. Light, if you want to call it. You really wouldn't pick it, but I'm guessing that's who it is, I'm pretty sure. So yeah, it looks like Michael Mosley's playing that character. It'll be interesting to see how much of a role he has in this season, or if it's just for one episode. We'll have to wait and see. Now, throughout the rest of this video, we are going to be going over, I guess, some mild spoilers for Season 2. Nothing major, like deaths or major twists or anything like that. Most of it is stuff you would expect to happen or want to happen, but there are some specifics to them. But yeah, I would feel bad if I didn't give you a spoiler warning and then you got spoiled for something, I guess. So there's the warning, and now let's go. Now, first off, there will be a flashback scene with Batman and Robin, apparently. This is the Dick Grayson version of Robin, I'm assuming, seeing the flashback, and they will be suited up, so there will be a Batman suit. We'd heard rumblings that there was actually a Batman suit in this season. Now, from what is being said, it is sort of, the Batman suit, sorry, is sort of in the same vein as the Robin suits we've seen on the show in regards to the design, but obviously it looks like a Batman suit. Now, it will be much improved from the one that we sort of saw in the Season 1 finale, so thank the Lord. And also in episode 5 for this season, which is apparently the Deathstroke episode, the two characters of Batman and Robin in present day, so this obviously means it's the Jason Todd version, will go after a Batman villain. Will that be Deathstroke? Will it be maybe an accomplice of Deathstroke who is a Batman villain? That's for us to wait and see, but apparently that's happening in episode 5. Next up, Wally West, aka Kid Flash, and I guess also becomes the Flash later on, will have a small Easter egg in season 2 at some point. Now, possibly this could be in the flashbacks with Aqualad and that group, as we know, maybe he was a part of the Titans or known to the Titans back then, or maybe it could be a setup for Wally to be a new member come next season. I wouldn't expect it later this season, but maybe next season, maybe they say something along the lines of the Flash has a new speedster buddy with him, a young speedster or something like that. I mean, the Flash has already been name-dropped on Doom Patrol. I don't think he was name-dropped in Titans Season 1, but he was name-dropped on Doom Patrol, sorry. So I'm sure Titans will be able to name-drop him if they want to. But you never know. We know that Titans Tower is in Season 2, so maybe there's a Wally Easter egg in there. Maybe it's a picture, maybe it's his suit, maybe it's just the area that his suit will be kept on, and we see maybe the yellow and red of it, maybe, if they want to do that. But I'm interested to see what it might be. If you have any thoughts on what this little Easter egg could be, let me know. But there has been some talk that maybe Arsenal and Kid Flash could be in Season 3 of Titans. There's no more Arrow, so Arsenal's just up for use now. And obviously, it does seem that Kid Flash is going to be written off the Flash show on the CW because Kenan Lonsdale's doing other stuff. So those two characters are up for the taking, and it wouldn't surprise me if Titans were they're in our group in the comics, so why not let's just use them. Why not? I think people will want them, and let's just go about it and do it. So I wouldn't be surprised if those two characters did show up in Season 3. Now, Aquaman and Wonder Woman will be heavily referenced in Season 2, but there will be no appearances by either of those characters. This makes sense due to the whole flashback stuff going on with Aqualad and I guess Wonder Girl in her prime. So I'm not surprised by that. I guess it also matters what's going on with Aqualad in this season, how heavily Aquaman is referenced. I mean, he's worried as well. But also Superman will be mentioned as well, which once again doesn't come as too much of a surprise. But apparently he will appear as well with a bit of a twist, I guess. But he will be in the shadows like we saw with Batman in Season 1, which does open the door for maybe him to properly appear in Season 3. Maybe because I don't want to take the light, the limelight, I guess you could say, away from Superboy's progression. So maybe once Superboy is progressed and maybe has more powers than he started off with, then Superman can come in, he can have an episode or two to maybe interact with Superboy and meet his part clone. So, yeah. That's going to happen, apparently. Raven and Beast Boy will get pretty spot-on new suits in regards to the comics this season, which we've seen Beast Boy on set, and Raven looks like she's going basically full comic book Raven at this point. And Starfire is to get a nice suit as well, but I think we have to wait a couple of episodes for her stuff to sort of change from Season 1, but yeah. Speaking of suits, the Nightwing suit. Now, like I was saying with the Batman suit, it has a similar setup as the Robin suits, but will look apparently exactly like the Nightwing suit from the comics. Apparently, we will get it around the midway point for this season. I think we all thought we were going to get it at the end of Season 1 or towards the end of Season 1, but it never happened. So I think we can all wait until the midpoint of Season 2 for it, especially if stuff's just happening. But it will be interesting to see, I guess, what the pushing point for him getting this new suit is. Maybe it's Bruce Wayne helping him out or something because there's a reconnection going on there. But yeah, I'm interested to see how all of that comes together. Now, as I was saying before about Superboy and his powers, he won't be flying in Season 2 to start off with for the most part. He'll just be doing these super leaps that you would know him for, and then slowly learning to fly as the season progresses. Maybe in the last couple of episodes he can fly. I guess the big question is if Crypto the super dog will be able to fly straight away. That'll be interesting. Wonder what's going on with Crypto. We know he had those light up laser eyes almost going on. So yeah, God, can't wait to see Crypto. Now, Ravager will be a part of the Titans this season. It's going to be interesting to see her go up against her dad. I guess the big question is whether she is with the Titans to begin with, or she betrays her father to go to the Titans, or it's the other way around. She's with the Titans and betrays the Titans to go with her father. Something along those lines. And they haven't really mentioned too much about Jericho, where his position is throughout this season as well. But the other thing is about her eye, because in the comics, she gouges her own eye out to be basically more like her dad. So it's going to be interesting to see why she gouges her eye out in the show, because we see her with the bandages in the trailer. So that's a pretty recent thing. So, yeah, I'm interested to see how that all, how all of that, goes down. But speaking of Ravager, she will apparently have her precognitive abilities, which basically allows her to see a bit into the future. Obviously, this allows her to basically counter various attacks from other people fairly easily because, well, she knows that they're coming. Now, that'll be something cool to see on screen just to watch. I wonder if like stuff slows down for her or whether things speed up, but I don't know. But then they stop so she knows where people are going. I'm interested to see how they do it on screen because it's easy to do in the comics and just say that this is happening, but to actually do it in live action, I'm interested to see how they do it. But yeah, guys, that's everything we have to talk about for Titans Season 2 in regards to all this information. As I said, the new trailer could be out already, or it could be out in the next couple of hours, or it just could be out by the time you watch this video, but I'll do a video as soon as that new trailer does come out. I'm excited for Titans. It's out in a week and a half. I'm going to try and do weekly videos for it. It comes out at a terrible time for me, but I'm going to try my best to cover the entire season like I did with Season 1. But yeah, if you enjoyed the video, guys, it would be awesome if you could drop a like on it to show support. Let me know in the comments section down below your various opinions, what we went over in this video, and what gets you most excited. Thoughts on like the Wally West stuff, I guess like the Aqualad, and even some of the Nightwing stuff as well. Leave all your thoughts down there in the comments. And if you are new to the channel, make sure to subscribe, and I'll catch you guys later. Goodbye.